So hello all, welcome back to another study with me session. This is Dr.SJK. So it's been a quite long day. So just now I came back from my work. So that's still I couldn't make on time. It's sharply 11 o'clock. So I had a lot of consultations today. So that's why I was not able to make on time. Sorry. But still we could have some 1 hour of study with me session where we'll have some motivation as well as some continuity. Yesterday I didn't conduct study with me session because we had this AWX's meet with the faculties as well as students. So I hope some of you from my batch have participated in that meet. I'm not sure who are all those. So leave apart everything. So again, it's business. Okay. So reading is our business. So if you are reading, we stay relevant till date. So I am 30 plus. If I am reading, I can be a student who stays relevant with you people. If I consider myself as the leading consultant of the city, if I don't find myself adequate time for reading, I may end up become some mediocre doctor. Okay. So reading is must for excellence in your field. Reading is must for excellence uh, in your life. Reading is must for being you. If you want to be you, if you want to be happy, if you want to make a lot of tools, you want to stay relevant to current date. 10 years after you take your PG, if you don't read daily, some junior may easily overtake you. If you don't update yourself with the latest advancements that is happening in your field, you may not stay relevant at that time. Patients may ignore you. So spending time with reading is must even till you go to your grave. So I kindly request, so please don't see all these readings as a burden, because you are not only reading for your INET exam or NEET exam, you are reading for your life. You can ask me, how sir? See, you are reading for your life. You are not just reading for INET or NEET exam. You may ask me how. I tell you. See, if you ask any successful practitioner who has completed NEET PG over the last 10 years, not age-old practitioners, less than 10 years, if you ask any practitioner, where did you learn this basic knowledge about how things work, how subjects interact with each other? So pathology interact with medicine and pharmacology. The interaction between subjects came and became clarity to every doctor over here only during their NEET preparation, PG preparation. Okay, that's why I'm telling you, you are reading for your life. You are not reading just for exam. So if you get a clarity between subjects, you can carry that clarity right through your life. I was a mediocre person during my MBBS days. I was failed in the final year. I studied like anything for 2 years. During the break period, internship period, after internship period, I got my seat in my first attempt. I had absolute clarity during those 2 years. Only vision was to learn easily and to avoid forgetting things. To avoid forgetting things, you need correlation and integrated learning. If you are not implementing correlation and integrated learning, you may easily get knowledge which is volatile. Okay, so you may easily forget things. So that should not happen. Forgetting things every now and then should not happen. For that, you should have some proper connection between subjects that you will achieve only now. Once you take your PG, you enter into one single specialty. You will not read anymore in life. You will forget anything. Okay, but this basement which you have made in the NEET PG preparation is coming to help you for the rest of your life. So please read for you, read for your medical life, read for your profession, read for your future, read for you. So with that note, reading is everything, reading is everywhere, reading is with everyone. So if you see some successful person, he would be reading something. If you see some success story in anything, there will be some reading process happening. So you are cultivating a habit of reading that is going to make you reach some greater heights that you would have never imagined about. Okay. So that note, we can start our study with me sessions. I have come back. I just now I came back home. Immediately without any refreshment, I started the session just to have a continuity. Okay. So yesterday we didn't have any session because of the commitment. So for the continuity, we are having this session. Apart from this session, I am communicating with each one of you. So if I am not communicating with one among you on frequent basis, please pardon me. I am speaking with 7 to 8 people per day. So on that note, I message you or voice message you or text you in the coming days. Okay. So I hope your preparation is on a good note. With that note, we can read further today also. Okay. Thank you, sir. So the time is 11:30, halfway into our session. So those who don't know what this session is all about, this is study with me session. So my students, UG students, PG students who are all willing to study can study with me without any distraction. So I'll give some small pep talk at the starting and at the end, in between, if necessity arises, like this. So I will motivate them. I will tell some stories so that they will not get distracted or bored, and they will stay focused to what they are reading. So this is what this session is all about. So uh, I'm not sharing what I am reading. I will be reading for maybe for my academic purpose, or teaching purpose, whatever. So it's just the time allotted, so 1 to 3 hours depending upon my schedule. So mostly it will be a late night schedule, 9:30 to 12, sometimes 11 to 12, something like that. So it has been happening for the last 5 days except yesterday. So this is how it works. So one point I want you people to understand is, so you could study in whatever environment it is there. It's no more true, okay? Even persons coming from poor background, even who is able to study in any kind of situation, needs the basic comfort that they needed. For example, in the summer, if someone says that, why do you need an air conditioner? Because of the family situation. So you leave away the family situation. You have completed MBBS, you are going to get a PG seat. If you think that you are not able to study without an air conditioner, so you don't consider it as a problem. So now it has become very mandatory that air conditioner will comfort you. That comfort will be reflected in terms of the time allotted on your books. So more comfort, more studies, more rank, more money. That's how it works. So make yourselves comfortable, like having an air conditioner, having a proper room, having a proper a healthy diet. Example, daily you should have some fruits, vegetables, everything. So make yourselves completely comfortable. Don't make yourself over comfortable. The mandatory level, the accepted level, okay? The basic communities like food, shelter, the surroundings that we are in. So make that as much comfortable as possible, and also avoid distraction. If you find TV as a distraction, you sit in a room where TV is not there. If you find a particular friend as a distraction, you please avoid notification or put him in archive. If you put him in archive, that will not show up in a notification. If you think some application as your distraction, you please don't log into that application. So whatever distraction you find that will interfere with you in your studies, you please get away from that. If the distraction is near you now, some way you feel bored, and you will take that distraction and spoil your time. So in this way you could avoid your distractions as much as possible. Whoever watching this live, whoever who is there with this, who are watching this live, if you are planning to study something for your career, for your profession, for exams, whatever like that, first get rid of your distractions. Once you get rid of your distractions, then you could slowly get into focus. Day 1, day 2, day 3, it will be very tough for you to study. Once you cross the hurdle of day 3, you could easily study whatever you desire. So reading is a process that should happen throughout your lifetime. So enough of 5 minutes of pep talk. You could go back to your studies. You could read and complete this session. So study plans. So first tell me, you are a, for what you are studying. You are a NEET PG aspirant or NEET UG aspirant. First tell me what you are focusing upon. You are focusing upon any exam, or you just want to study on daily basis to enhance your career. So what you want to study and what is your goal, you just tell me. So you completed 12th, or you are yet to enter into 12th? So the study plans will be very simple. First one is, whatever plan that you try to execute, it should be as simple as possible. It should not be a complicated plan. It should not be a plan like that, 9 to 10 one subject, 10 to 11 one subject. So it should not be very complicated. It should be very simple, and it should coincide with your tomorrow's plans. For example, if you are having an exam tomorrow, your today's schedule should focus on that exam. You should not study anything other than that. Okay, first thing. Second thing, you should first make yourself understand how much hours can you dedicate for reading daily. So it should not be very high, it should not be very less. For example, if you are 12, if you are 11th standard student, now entering into 12th, daily if you are coming from school, you may be having some tuitions or study time. So you take for example, at home you will be there from 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock. So 3 hours you are having. So 3 out of 3 hours we can plan to read only for 2 hours. 2 hours you can't start straight away. First you should start with 1 hour reading for initial 1 week. Then you should slowly improve to 1.5 hours. Then you should slowly improve to 2 hours. Once you start reading for 2 hours, the schedules and what subject you are going to read, you can switch over between subjects, and you could increase the speed of learning. The speed of learning and gaining more concepts from reading can happen only if you sit at a place continuously for at least 2 hours. You are sitting for 10 minutes, going to kitchen, drinking water, coming back, that will not help you. If you are reading for some time, you are getting some notification, your mind get distracted, so you will never focus on any topic completely. If you want to focus on a topic completely, you should read for at least 30 minutes continuously, without any noise, without any distraction, without any social media hindrance. Okay, so in this way you should formulate some basic plan. You could slowly get into the groove step by step. Then you could increase the number of hours, then you could increase the speed, and also you could increase the target. First target, I just want to score 70 marks in the upcoming test. Next target, you could increase the target to 80 or 85. Then you could, at final phases, you could slowly drag it past 90. So in this way you should take at least one step at a time. You should not be fast. Today I am very keen to study a lot of things, so I should study for 6 hours. That is not going to work you. That's how sessions like this help you. With this session for 1 hour, I've spent at least 1 hour fruitfully in this. Okay, daily if you have 4 hours daily now, you start with 1 hour third. If you are already reading well, you are aiming to improve now, you could start with 2 hours. If you are already not reading well, just now you are starting, now you start with 1 hour 30 minutes. 1 week, whatever it is, you are having exam, you are not having exam, you are having homework, whatever it is, you should read for at least 1 hour 30 minutes without a distraction, sitting at a place. If you sit at 7 o'clock, you should not move to any place for 1 hour 30 minutes continuously. In that time, you could read for tomorrow's test, you could complete your homework. At the end of 1 hour 30 minutes, if any work is pending, you could read for extra 15 minutes or 30 minutes. Slowly start reading like this. Then you could increase the time to 1 hour 30 minutes to 2 hours. Then next week, third week, 2 hours 30 minutes. Then fourth week, 3 hours. In that way, you could slowly increase your speed, increase the number of time that you are spending for reading. So your marks also will slowly increase. You will gain confidence, and your targets will slowly rise. Now you may have idea of that. So I'm not a topper. I will score only this, like that. So if you take gradual move slowly now, you could surely achieve great marks in the exam. Was it useful? Are you having any doubt? Yeah, you start with 2 hours daily. You try to study 2 hours without any social media interference. No YouTube, no Facebook, no Insta. At least for 2 hours without any social media distraction, you read straight 2 hours. After 2 hours, you could relax yourself because now only you are entering 12th. Okay, after 2 hours, you could relax yourself. So slowly you will read a lot. Slowly you will get more and more marks. You will need more time for reading. You could increase your reading speed and reading time gradually. Thank you. I was seeing you on many of my sessions. Mostly my session will be from 9:30 to 12. If you don't feel like reading, if you don't get sleep, you could join my session. You could ask me any doubt. I will clarify then and there. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day. The time is slowly getting to 12 o'clock in the midnight. So again, those who don't know what the session is all about, it's a study with me session. So I will read on my own, you will read on your own. So it's just a session to make you motivate and to read for whatever you are reading. You may be reading for exam, for your career, for profession, whatever. So if you join the session, you're just going to read, you're going to get some motivation. Okay. So the time is already 11:52. We have been into some close to 45 minutes of this session. When we complete the 45 minutes mark of the session, we can call it off. Okay. So that's all I could do today. So I'm very tired. So I'm getting too much sleep. So in another 2 minutes I'm going to end this session. So we can meet sometime later. Okay. Okay, the time is slowly becoming 12 o'clock. So let's end this session. I hope at least few would have benefited from this session. So have a nice day. We'll meet in some other sessions. So we are planning to conduct sessions, some marathon sessions like 3 hours, 4 hours. We'll see. Okay, in the future.